Everybody, welcome back to Disturbing Kreationz Auto, and today I am just wanting to fix something on the disturbing BMW here. So I needed some front grills. The other ones were all kind of banged up and broken. So I went on Amazon and I bought these two cheap plastic grills to put in, and they look pretty good. They go with the car, but they are aftermarket, so I'm having a problem. So I took the grill out to fix the problem so I can eyeball what it is. I don't want to put it back in. I know it's sticking out a little bit because those little tabs on there are very hard to get out and not break. It's almost like you have to buy these if you take them out one or two times. So I don't want to deal with that anymore because I need to be driving this car. So this little hood latch piece here, every time I pick it up to get the hood open, it pops the top of the grill out. I'm going to bring you forward a little more so you can kind of see what's going on, and then I'm going to show you how to fix it. All right, so let's look at the grill right here. This little piece that pops up when the grill is, let's say the grill is in like this. I'm not going to put it all the way in because I told you I have a hard time getting it back out. Every time this pops up and I try to raise the hood to get that pop, it pushes this grill out a little bit, and then when I put the hood down, I have to pop the grill back in. I don't want to do that. That is terrible for someone to have to do. If someone else looks at your car and they don't pop it back in or they don't know, it could fall out or break. And every time you push it in and out, you're taking a chance because these are kind of flimsy. These are Amazon ones. So if you get this problem when you buy an aftermarket kit, you could either send it back as defective and keep trying to buy new kits, or you can do what I'm going to show you how to do. So I'm going to raise the hood and show you what's actually happening, and then I'm going to show you how to fix it. So let's get a good angle here. So this cutout right here, see underneath here, this little square cutout, this is what happens when you pull the lever up to open the door, to open the thing. This is hitting on this now. Now this is OEM part. I did fix it myself. You know, I did a video on that, so you don't have to buy another hood latch. Just get a screw, a couple washers, and it works great. No one ever sees this. It's underneath the trunk. No one even asks to see the engine because it's just OEM. I just like the outside of the car to be nice. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this off and modify the grill so that when you open this piece right here, it won't hit that anymore and pop it out. So we have to take the grill out. So you see these pieces right here? They go under the pinch. So here's a piece of metal sticking out right here. And then there's a piece of metal. Here's a piece of metal sticking out on this one. Let me see if I can get the light on to do it. All right, so now that we have a light, you can see this little piece of metal in the plastic tab. It's under it, but this one is on top of it. So you would have to pull this down, push the tab down, and sneak it past that. Pull this tab, you know, down, push it in, and you see the tab is tapered, and it's plastic, and the chrome already broke off down here, you know, so you don't want to break it. Even the OEM ones are plastic, so you don't want to break it. So push it in and then slide it up. So I do the bottom first, the bottom two, and then I try to push it in a little bit and do this one, and push it in a little bit and do this one, and then I can just rock it backwards and pull the top out. So I do like 3 or 4 on the bottom, and that gives me enough room to just like peel it so I don't have to do the top 2. The top 2 are the ones you want to always keep in, because look at the difference. So the top 2 you want to keep in because if the bottom comes out just a little bit, you can't really see it. But if the top comes out from the hood, it'll leave a gap and you will see it. So always protect the top ones, just a little tip. All right, so let's get this in the shop so that we can fix it and modify it and show you how to save your grills. But I want to show you, like, we're going to cut this and this bit of the tag off, and then
over to here and here. So like a square, we're gonna cut like two millimeters off, and that's gonna open it up so when we pull this thing up through, it's not gonna hit that anymore. But we don't wanna go so far that we cut the tab off here. Now, if we have to come back and it does cut the tab off, you can always epoxy it on, but you know, this piece never comes off of this back piece. So on my OEM, this was chrome and this was a black piece, and you see how it snaps on. But once it's snapped on, it never comes off. You just always take it off from these. And these Amazon ones are only 30 bucks for two, so it's like throwaway, you know? So I'm gonna cut that right there real quick. So I'm gonna turn the camera off, put my earplugs on, my eye protection. Always when you're using a Dremel, this thing rotates at like 10 to 20,000. Oh, it says 28,000 RPMs. If this little thing breaks off and shatters this wheel and it goes flying at 2,800 RPMs and goes in your eye, you will be blind. So I always wear PPE, and I'm gonna put it on right now. Just want you to see. And now our gap is 2 times wider than it was. So it was only to where this first line was, but then we took all that extra out. And we still have lip for the clip. Lip for the clip. Now let's go put that back in and show everyone that this is how it works, and you don't have to send these back. You know what I mean? Just do that little trick. 30 bucks, 35 bucks, who cares? Do this. No one will ever see that, and these will fit perfectly. All right, so now you can see up underneath where I cut, you know, where it's gonna touch here now, or actually where it doesn't touch. So it goes all the way up, and see, it would have hit the plastic on that side, but we cut it back. See where it hit? And now it doesn't hit anymore. So this will go up and come all the way down and then come all the way out. And you can see on this side, let me get a better angle here. So we cut it back. You see, we had to cut it back for this to actually operate, to come all the way up like this. So it doesn't go up any farther than that, but it doesn't push the grill out anymore. See where we cut it? So now it goes all the way in and releases. All right, I hope that helps you guys out on your BMWs. If you like this kind of stuff, leave us a like, subscribe, share this with your BMW buddies so they don't have to spend and waste any money. You can buy yourself and get yourself a nice wrapped car like this one. Watch our wrap videos. I wrapped this whole car like 2 or 3 years ago when I first started the channel. So if you have any questions, ask us. Have a good day.